Local news tonight. Services were held for the late Dr. Edward Cussler, founder of the Medical Research Institute, Erraticus. Although the cause of death is still undisclosed, authorities have stated no weapon was found at the scene. Sources close to the family report Cussler's death was accidental. A widower for 10 years, Cussler survived by his son Peter and daughter Rachel. Tonight's weather, clearing with occasional drops in temperature, but the solar power advisory is still in effect. So you cabin dwellers, watch your radio consumption. It's currently 55 degrees.
Hello everyone and welcome to the 4th episode of the 3rd season of the CDI Experience. And as you could tell from the warning at the start again, we're going a little bit raunchy because we're playing a sequel.
We are.
What sequel are we playing?
It's a shelved sequel, and it's the sequel to the game you would have seen us play, hopefully, in Series 2, and that's Voyeur. So this is Voyeur 2. Now, it was released back in 1996, but only on MS-DOS and Windows 3.1 PCs.
So why are we playing it on CDI then, Dan?
Because for whatever reason, they did make a CDI version, and it was completely 100% finished. So it wasn't like Mario's Wacky Worlds or Jogard, where it was broken and there were bits that weren't finished, but we can play a little bit. This was a completely finished game, full game and everything. There wasn't anything left out. It was like how you would see it in the shops. Yeah. But for whatever reason, and from what I've read, no one actually knows for sure, it was never published. However, the reason why we're playing it, me acting all knowledgeable, the reason why we're playing it is because basically in America, a guy found it in the trash at work. Basically there was some boxes being thrown out, and there was a box that he came across that had all these like beta and like demo prototype CDRs in, and he was like, what's all this? So he was literally just about to throw it in the skip, and he just caught a glimpse of it and basically took all these discs out, and there was like all these like sort of early demo games. But then in amongst all of that, there were 2 discs that said Voyeur 2 on them. And basically, yeah, seconds from destroying it forever, and he noticed it just in time and very kindly made it available, not long ago actually, online to download. It's on the Gametronic website and it's not on any others. So you can go on other ROM sites that have CDI ROMs and it won't have this. Oh. So you have to know where to look. So yeah, means that now if you do want to search for it, it's actually possible to get hold of it and play it now on the CDI home hardware.
And we're going to play it right now. Right now. So I take it it's going to be more or less the same as the first game. We're going to use our camera and do some voyeuring. Trying to get some like evidence and stuff like that. Are we trying to convict anybody in this game, do you know?
I know for a fact that it's nothing like the characters in the first game. It's completely different in terms of it's not the same characters, not the same story. Reed Hawke's nowhere to be seen. It's not like the first Voyeur. Yeah. I'm not 100% on exactly what the story is or what happens in this one because I've only played this very briefly.
Right. And if you'd seen that when we played Voyeur, the first one in the second season, we didn't really do too well on it. So we're going to try and get a little bit more.
We tried to get him
evidence this time.
Tried to get him convicted. We thought we had enough evidence. Lo and behold, the police officer wasn't very pleased with us. So yeah, I mean, what it does say on the back is that acclaimed actress Jennifer O'Neill, if you know who she is, basically makes a special appearance in this game. She has quite a major role, but she's been in, we just looked on Wikipedia, lots of films.
We wicked her.
And she's been in lots of films and TV shows, and it's also got another special appearance by someone called Dennis Weaver.
So you might know, you might not.
Yeah, I'm not too sure who that is, to be fair.
I'll tell you what though, I don't know what any of these things, like I've got a coffee cup I can click, I've got this.
What does it do?
And I've got this, whatever that is, and obviously the camera.
Okay. You can go around, you can search around the room though.
Oh, can you?
Yeah, you can click on that.
Oh, so you, like that goes to the side?
Yeah. You can look around.
Oh, I get you.
It's quite smooth in terms of how it moves around.
So I can open the windows and everything in this one.
Well, that's not all. That's not all.
Oh, what is it then?
It was just like a little wooden like cupboard thing on the wall.
Oh, I thought it was like a shutter on the window.
Nah. Not that if I remember rightly anyway.
Put the wireless on.
Put the wireless on.
Put wireless on.
And you can got telephone,
projector screen.
It even says on the back, 2 CD-ROMs filled with over 80 minutes of tantalising video.
Right.
A complex dramatic puzzle provides compelling gameplay. Critical resource management puts you in control of the experience.
Let's have a look what's going on. Let's go straight to our camera.
Voyeur 2, because watching is not enough.
Ooh. Ooh.
So yeah, I don't know. No one seems to know why they didn't publish it, because it is completely finished. It's not like, as I say, it's not like it's broken or it's not quite 100%. It is.
Do icons come up on this one, like eyes and ears and stuff like the first one? Or do I just have to click randomly?
No, you should get like, unless you try clicking on something.
Like is this?
Ah. So you don't.
And you can't search out in this neither, so
It's just a still, isn't it? Yeah.
just a still.
What I do remember, as I was saying to Shockz before we started recording though, is that if you do run out of battery, it takes you right back to the beginning, and I think you have to either wait ages for it to charge again, or you have to start again. So I'm not sure how to get around that, because I mean I never played Voyeur 2 on the on the MS-DOS or PC back in the day, and I've not had this too long for the CDI and not really played much of it myself. So I've not had really much exposure to the game at all. So
Yeah, you can't.
So a lot of what Shockz is doing, yes, it's all about his reaction. I'm a bit hit and miss as well, so.
Have you finished this one?
No.
You've not finished
No,
it?
I've not got very far into it at all. Like, at all. I probably saw like, what, 1 or 2 clips? Something like that. Like I was telling Shockz, there's a hot tub scene.
I will say already that the quality of video clips is better in this one.
Yeah.
It's like more cinematic.
It's how it fades into like
Yeah.
just the still window.
I mean the first one though was like really FMV, whereas this is just like the interlaced.
Yeah,
like,
it's like
proper
clips from a proper film almost. Yeah. Oh look.
Yeah, I'll be right out.
See, that didn't look like FMV, does it? It just looks like a clip from a show.
From an old kind of 70s show almost. Yeah.
You know, it's true.
Gotta love sniffing shirts.
As you do.
You just never get over your first love.
Which is that shirt that she was sniffing. You're her second love, mate.
Peter, he gets so angry and it frightens me.
I know.
I just needed to get out of that room, that's all.
Glad you did.
You are?
Oh, yeah, baby. I'm really glad you did. Candace, come on.
Come on, Candace.
I really shouldn't be doing this. Oh.
It's like a cheesy soap opera or something, isn't it?
Like, it's so wrong, but it feels so right.
Like one of them old shows, like El Dorado or
Sorry.
Melrose Place or something like that.
I'm sorry. I can't.
She
Oh, no,
can't.
she's being firm. She's not giving in to her urges. She's being
You don't
firm.
wear that shirt on the rack no more. I'm not into the white one.
You know the first scene with that guy? I thought he was doing something like
Yeah, it looked a bit dodgy.
and he was in the end because he was trying to inject himself as well. But like, I thought it was something else before it panned out. But yeah, the difference is definitely in Voyeur 1, like you click on something, you watch it, and then you come out again, you go somewhere else. But if you stay on the same window, even if nothing's happening, something
Something will
could
happen.
just happen, yeah. But no, like I genuinely have not played much of this at all, so a lot of it is, kind of new to you as it is to me, so.
So basically, a lot of it is just waiting around.
Yeah, because you could sit there for a little while and then someone comes in.
Yeah.
Whereas on Voyeur 1, probably nothing ever will.
Yeah, and you
have
knew
to
what was
come
going
back
on.
out.
Like you knew which rooms you could search and which rooms you had to like film and which ones.
Oh, see, there you go.
Yeah.
Rachel, this is a lot stronger this time.
How's it feel?
How's it feel? I'll tell you how it feels. I was just with Candace in my room, and I could hardly keep my hands off of her.
Only you should.
What?
If Peter would catch the two of you together, he'd be extremely upset.
No, I do not want her involved.
Getting sentimental?
So now she's on it with
Yeah. Now she's into that shirt, you see. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the other girl, she was all about that one on the rack. It had a nice scent to it.
Go take care of yourself.
Take care of yourself.
You are crazy.
No, I'm thirsty.
That's a response.
Yeah, thirsty.
You're crazy. No, I'm just thirsty.
I'm just thirsty for craze.
Yeah. I love that music as well. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, it's like a comedy.
Yeah, wasn't it? Dun, 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 dun. Brilliant. Yeah, because I say, in Voyeur 1, you would have been like, oh, nothing's happening, I'll just come out.
Yeah, exactly.
You could, sit here and suddenly someone appears.
So if we sit here, something might happen, might not.
Oh, no. Oh!
Battery!
So the battery's died, it takes you back out.
Ah, I see.
And then if you go back to the apartment complex again, it's almost like, I think you'd sort of almost...
See, what's this? I'm
starting again.
Just click this just to see what it is. Range?
Temperature.
I got a clue.
Temperature monitor. One of those things you can get in your house where you can just control your temperature that it is in the building. No.
Is that it?
Yeah. Not very exciting though, is it?
So what happens if I click on the coffee cup? Ah, obviously, it's pause. He takes a break.
Hey, that's see what you did there.
Is this like a map layout of the house? Oh, so yeah, this actually shows you which room's which. So if somebody might give us a clue later,
Yeah.
then at least we know which room we've got to go to.
That's cool. No, that makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, a lot of this, again, I don't really know. As you're saying it, I'm like, I've never seen it either. I've just not taken the time with this game properly to really sit down and...
So that would mean that there then.
Takes you back. Oh, no.
Oh, how do I recharge battery then?
Do you have to find a battery?
Ah, that would make sense.
That's the only thing I found with this. This is the one thing I did remember from doing this before. When it does die, it does throw you into a little bit of... Whereas the first Voyeur, it just constantly recharges. You can open drawers, if I remember.
Yeah, that's what. Oh yeah. You say that's what I'm trying to check. See if it's a bullet.
You can pick that up, I think.
I like that.
I think you actually did pick it up. Cassette tape.
I like that.
You can pick up stuff on the desk. No.
No. Is the answer to that question? Can look in there though. Centimetre.
Ah.
All this is gonna like play a part somewhere, isn't
A
it?
bit more kind of puzzle orientated almost.
It's 6 a.m. and time for the news. In an eerie twist, only weeks after the death of Dr. Everett Cussler, former companion and colleague Dr. Elizabeth Duran has just been found dead. We'll have details as they come in.
Have I messed it up already?
I think so. It's just a little short clip for whatever reason. I don't know how going into solar meter causes clips to appear.
We're bringing in a suspect, but he says that he only discovered the body. The evidence, it's real circumstantial. I wish we had a witness. Catch you later. I have a feeling we'll never get a conviction with this mess. Elizabeth Duran. Nice lady, too bad.
What'd you say?
Elizabeth Duran, nice lady, but too bad.
Oh, too bad. Oh my god! So that was it.
How does it go into the solar
Yeah,
meter?
I checked the solar meter.
I didn't click it. I didn't click exit. Maybe back in those days, clicking the solar meter meant exit. Last time I checked, in the dictionary, solar did not equal exit. Well, either way, we've done well in terms of both Voyeur games we've messed up on. The first one, we didn't have enough evidence, and the second one, we ran out. We didn't have enough battery power, so we just didn't have enough of certain things.
It's all about not having enough.
Yeah. But hey ho, at least you've got a chance to see that the CDI version does exist, and it's playable.
Yeah. So, until the next episode of the CDI Experience, it's only one thing to do.
Sayonara.